A few months ago, we visited the three-country point where the Netherlands, Germany, and Belgium all meet up, and we thought to ourselves, could we make a video where we meaningfully visit all of these countries in just 24 hours? So today, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eat our way from Germany to the Netherlands and finally to Belgium in just 24 hours. That's 3 countries, 3 languages, 3 Christmas markets in just 24 hours. At least, that's what we thought. Goedemorgen and welcome back. Right now we're in Maastricht, but we're about to board a train over to Aken, which is just across the border in Germany. And we'll be spending the next 24 hours eating all of the delicious food in the Netherlands, Germany, and Belgium because, well, we can.
There's already been a problem. All the trains out of Maastricht right now are canceled because of a power failure for the next 2 hours. So now our schedule for the day is in question.
I was wondering why the train station was so quiet. I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. There's no one here. Well, that's why. Well, we were sitting on the train and the power went out again, so we're taking the bus. Ik heb hunger. I mean,
No, it's ik heb hunger.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go. Now you're in focus.
Yeah.
Guten Morgen? It sounds so weird now.
Yeah, it does sound really weird, whereas like Goedemorgen sounded weird before, but yeah.
All right, well, it's about an hour and a half later than we expected to arrive. We're moving some stuff around today to make sure we can get everything done, but I don't know, we're really, really hungry now, so I think we're gonna start with eating.
We're starting our food tour off right with some authentic regional German food at Aachener Brauhaus. This place was founded in 1821 and it's changed hands several times since then, but it seems like a great place for a beer or 4 and some delicious food. Naturally, we had to start off with a delicious morning beer. It's ice cold. This is Aachener Sauerbraten. It's braised beef in a sweet and sour sauce, paired with 2 tasty little potato dumplings, along with some red cabbage. And I can't wait to eat it. I'm gonna try to pile a little bit on.
Yeah.
It's like tender beef slices with like a really rich tasting gravy. The cabbage is so tangy, which really helps with the richness of the gravy and the beef. And then these are just like delicious little potato balls. Look at that. It's so good.
This is Gebratene Leberkäse. Don't worry, even though it translates to liver cheese, this is actually delicious salty pork paired with an onion sauce. I mean, seriously, how good does this look?
Ever since we had in our Munich video, I'm pretty addicted. I've been thinking about this all morning. Look at this. Look at that cut. The pork is so soft and it's so salty. And the potatoes, it kind of tastes like hash browns, like breakfast potatoes. This is just like such a indulgent meal that would go so well with a beer. Or, in my case, a non-alcoholic beer. Oh boy, today is not our day. The restaurant's credit card machine was not working, so I had to bolt to an ATM to get some money because we don't carry money, really. The bus ride was incredible because you go through falls and suddenly you're in Aachen and the architecture just changes. And obviously everyone here speaks German. It's just it's remarkable. It's just like you take this short trip and then suddenly you're in a completely different place. People are gonna watch this and be like, yeah, no shit, but that's just pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
For Americans, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Since this is our first time in Aachen and we've got a few hours before our train leaves back to Maastricht, we're gonna explore the city, so let's go. We love to learn about history, but we are far from experts on it, especially here in Europe. But this cathedral is chock full of history. It was built in 796 during the time of the Holy Roman Empire. At least the Palatine Cathedral part was.
Chapel.
Palatine Chapel. There's a local legend that the town ran out of money when they were building the cathedral and they had to make a deal with the devil to finish it. And the deal was that the first person who entered the cathedral, the devil would get their soul. And the town actually tricked the devil by sending in a wolf first. And the devil got so mad at them that he cut his finger on the front door. And legend has it,
On his way out.
Yeah, he was mad. He was getting out of there.
On his way out. He didn't do it out of anger.
Yeah, he was leaving. And the legend has it that you can still feel it there today. Oh my god, I can feel it.
You like cold, right? Yeah.
Aachen is about 6.5 kilometers away from Falls, which is where the 3 country point is that we visited in one of our camper van videos. We saw Aachen from it, but we were like really high up, and I wonder if we can see that mountain from here.
There it is. We were just about to leave, and I didn't think we were going to see it, but there it is.
By the way, if Christmas markets are your thing, in our next video, we'll be visiting a very special Christmas market in the Netherlands, the Valkenburg, I fucked it up, the Valkenburg Underground Christmas Village. So be sure to subscribe so you get notified when that video comes out. We're here for Aachener Printen. These cookies are a type of Lebkuchen, which is a spiced cookie that sometimes contains dried fruit or nuts. They came over from Belgium in the 15th century and they're sweetened using sugar beets.
That's your new pet name.
There are 4 different flavors, and I think this is original. It's very shiny on top, and it looks like it has some maybe like bits of nuts or spices in it. Let's try it. Oh wow.
Crunchy?
No. You know what it tastes like?
What?
It kind of tastes like a Thai Thai, but like with a way less.
Oh my god, it does
flavor.
taste like a Thai Thai. Oh.
No, but way more mild.
Yeah,
right?
way more mild, but the anise is there.
We have dinner reservations tonight in Maastricht, so we're going to use the magic of YouTube to transport us there. Okay, I gotta warm up my teleportation. Here we go. The family that started Patisserie Royale were actually from Maastricht, but started their business together in Brussels before getting homesick and bringing it here in 1929. And we're here for a Limburg specialty, Limburgse vlaai. Now, when we came to Maastricht for the very first time, we wrongfully said that this translated to fruitcake, which it definitely doesn't. It's actually fruit pie. So I actually thought we were gonna get a little slice of it, but it's actually just a tiny pie to share, which is kind of nice. This is the vlaai, and it's basically pudding with crumb on top.
It's custard.
Oh, custard is not. Oh yeah, it's really thick. It's definitely custard. The inside is like a nice creamy custard. It's really delicious and just like very smooth. This is really good, and it's not super sweet. It pairs well with coffee. I know it's hard to believe, but we've got dinner reservations, so we better go or else we're gonna be late.
You're supposed to cover the lens.
We are at Pieke Potloed, which is a restaurant in the city center that serves up a lot of the Limburg specialties we're looking to get into tonight.
Nice job on the G.
Thanks. I'm definitely getting soup, which isn't necessarily a specialty, but it's cold outside. And I think we want to decide between 3 things. The sourvlees. What?
Surflace?
Sourvlees.
Sword?
The pickled rabbits. And the tête de veau, which sounds scary. We looked up pictures of this online.
It looks scary.
And it was like a halved sheep's head. But I do...
Calf?
Yeah, I think they've like a lot of restaurants have adapted it so you're getting veal instead of like half of a sheep's head on your plate when that's what it says here. So we're gonna get that. I think I can get into that tonight.
What if it's the real thing?
Well, at least there's French fries. We just learned that
Last update.
Yeah, last update. It's surflace. The sour fleece is just the Limburg dialect. The good news is it's not half of a sheep's head. It looks like a stew, which is nice. So it looks like there's some mushrooms in here and like really tender meat. The meat is super tender. It's like more tender than what you get in surflace.
Yeah, it's veal.
The mushrooms are in it, which is a really good, like,
Oh, that is it.
extra
Mushrooms.
texture. So it's got like the earthy flavor from the mushrooms, but I also think the base is like a little tomatoey with some like cloves and cinnamon in it. So it's very close to surf lace, but it's just like a little earthier.
I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this. If you watched our Maastricht video from last year, you saw us try surf lace for the very first time. It's amazing. We actually went to dinner back at the restaurant that we went to in that Maastricht video last night off the blog just to go get it again because it's that good. It's beef and onions in like a rich brown stew. Tender beef chunks, delicious onion, and then the stew is just like so tangy. Like it's like a brown gravy, but man, it is just so tangy. That's from red wine vinegar, right? This is probably one of my favorite meals in the Netherlands.
And speaking of our Maastricht video from last year, we're going to end our evening by heading over to the beautiful Christmas market to walk off all this food before going back to our hotel tonight.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you.
Good morning. We've been wanting to do this video for so long. It literally like breaks our brains to think how easily you can get between 3 different cities and 3 different countries and 3 different languages.
Yeah, and when NS announced that there was going to be a direct train line between Aachen, Maastricht, and Liege, we were like, oh, we should do a video where we travel between all 3 in a day when that train line is launched. And it was supposed to be this month in December, but they ended up delaying it until next April. When I looked, I was actually surprised to find out that it just delayed that one direct line where you can use your OV chip card through the whole line.
It's still pretty accessible.
It was extremely accessible. But, you know, all that said, this morning and yesterday morning, it's been a little bit tricky to get anywhere out of Maastricht. There's been a power outage this morning and yesterday morning, which is canceling all of the trains out of the Maastricht station. And I think it's because it's really, really cold here. Like it's -4 Celsius here right now, which is quite cold. And I'm actually not really sure what time we're going to be able to get to Liège today because it's already been delayed by a couple hours.
Oh, and now's probably a good time to let you know that we have an entire video dedicated to Maastricht. Our first taste of surf lace, our first Christmas market, so y'all should definitely check that out after you watch this one. But for now, we have a train to catch, I think. This is a Liège waffle, or as the Dutch call it, a Luikse waffle. Yeah, we're still in Maastricht.
Yeah, the trains ended up getting more postponed. We asked y'all on Instagram if we should stay in Maastricht today, or if we should flip it and take the bus to Liège that they had instead of the train, and y'all voted stay in Maastricht.
So
Here we are,
but we needed to get a waffle.
Yeah.
It's very dense, but still soft, and it's got kind of like a nice bite to it from the caramel, or no, from the sugar. We are at Ciao for the famous Maastricht-style pizza. Just kidding. I don't think there's a famous Maastricht-style pizza or a Maastricht-style pizza at all.
I don't know, but it'd be pretty good if there was.
Yeah, what do you think it would be?
It would be young cheese on top of a sauce that is like sour with surf lace.
Yeah, that's
Maybe like a rye crust,
Is this a business
like
site?
a brown bread crust.
Should we do this? Anyway, we're getting pizza.
Do we do it?
I know you're going to.
Yep.
Yep. And then I don't see Nduja often, so we should get this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have the surf lace pizza? Actually, this was like 4.8 stars on Google and one of the most highly rated places that we could find in Maastricht, and we just had to see if it was worth the rating.
I love pizza, so
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
it's
down
gonna
for
be
it.
bad.
Yeah, it can't be bad.
I don't think this is gonna be better than Cafe Chic, though.
Oh no, that's
No way. But that's
It's
4.5 stars.
way underrated.
Yeah.
It is the best restaurant in Maastricht.
You heard it here first, folks.
The best restaurant in Maastricht. It's probably
Oh my god, the pizza's sliced.
Is that a bad sign?
Is that a bad sign? Oh, cheese pull. Cheese pull.
It's piping hot. There's a lot of cheese on it, which personally I really enjoy. And the nduja is very
Nduja?
spicy. Nduja?
Nduja.
Nduja is very spicy. It's like a spicy meat taste.
Is it 4.8 stars?
Oh, this is 4.8 stars.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, I think so. Is this controversial? Let us know in the comments. Alex loves pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
Like, loves pineapple on pizza.
I wouldn't say that place was 4.8 stars worthy. There's just so much better food in Maastricht. It was still good pizza, though. It was just a lot of cheese.
I love cheese.
She does love cheese.
We have one last stop in Maastricht, and I can't believe we missed this on our first trip here.
We better go.
Let's go. This is Helpoort, or Hell's Gate.
Metal.
I know. The guitar riff. Yay. It is one of the portions of the city gates in Maastricht. It was built during the 15th century, and I believe it is the oldest existing city gate in the Netherlands.
I'm pretty sure it's the 13th century.
Oh, it is the 13th century.
And I think that's where we're going to wrap up for the day.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the vlog that we expected to make. We wanted to end up in Liege today, but sometimes you just got to be a little nimble with your
Flexible.
vlogging. You got to be a little flexible.
However, in our next video, we're going to be in one of the most famous Christmas markets in the Netherlands, in Valkenburg. So be sure to subscribe because you're not going to want to miss that.
You're definitely, well, I mean, we haven't done it yet. Maybe they will want to miss it.
No, it's going to be good.
I hope so.
Yeah.
You think we're going to be able to get there? All right, y'all. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all next week.
Tot dan!